Let's go. Cruz Show, Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip-hop. Welcome to the show, Everett Osborne, our guy. Yo, LA's very own. Let's go.
Cruz Show, so much love. It feels so good being home. Thanks for having me.
Man, you home, bro. This is a very special thing for us, too, man. This is amazing. You know, a home team is very important.
Yeah,
we got to take care of our own.
For sure.
You know? Especially the black and brown. Bro, we stronger together, man.
We've been through a lot, man. And to be home, to be here with y'all, man, it feel good.
Yes, sir. So you're a Dodgers fan, obviously.
I'm an LA fan.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. What does that mean?
Okay, so look.
All teams, dog.
I'm a Dodgers fan.
Yeah.
And then my pops, I used to go to see the Angels. It was Mo Vaughn, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
Y'all know Mo Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
When he had the little hit, went crazy,
Big dude.
So we used to go watch Mo Vaughn, too.
Respect,
so I love
respect.
everything LA, man.
Okay.
They get on me because I like Galaxy and LAFC.
You see what I'm saying?
I just love soccer.
I don't know.
Yo,
Garcia.
Yo,
I'm a fan of both
can't do that.
different players.
Somebody asked me this morning, yo, Lakers or Clippers? I'm like, come on.
Well, that one's easy.
It's Lakers.
It's Lakers.
It was Lakers when, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? I grew up when I saw them go for the 3-peat. But now, you know, we got Russ over there with the Clippers. I'm a Russ fan, too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So
That's LA's own,
and I'm
too.
cool with Bron, too, so it's love. It's love each way.
Normalize
Yeah.
being a fan of the city.
Yeah. Nah.
Thank you. Repeat that. They got to hear it one more time.
Normalize being a
Normalize.
fan of the city.
What is it
Yeah,
about that
shame.
though? Like, right? Like are we in our own way as LA fans?
You know what? I'm going to look on the bright side. I think we passionate people. Because like
This
you
is
said,
true.
we've been through a
Very
lot, right? I think we passionate people. We plant our flag wherever we at. So I think that's what it is. We stand by. People say we not loyal. I actually say the people from LA, like the people that's really from LA, we are loyal. So
Not the
that's probably
hypers
what
that
it
out
is.
of towners trying to make it.
Not
real.
the hyper.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Chase your
because,
dreams. We love that.
Nah. You feel me? Right. No disrespect
Come here,
because
bro.
the industry I'm in, you know, is surrounded by a melting pot of individuals
Absolutely.
from
Come on
also
now.
beautiful places
Yeah, that's right.
doing their best in the city and pushing forward the brand of this city. So I got love and respect for them too.
No,
But
it's
it
love.
hit different when I'm actually from LA and able to have my fingerprint in here too.
Let's go. LA in the building, man. We all from LA. It's LA in here, man.
Love it.
Everett Osborne, LA's own, man. The movie Sweetwater's in theaters Friday. Sweetwater in theaters Friday. Everett plays NBA legend Nathaniel Sweetwater Clifton, first African-American NBA player. So for you, and being African-American, this is a very special moment in your life.
Yeah, for sure. A very, very special moment for me. And then, you know, when I think about it, because it's not like, okay, yes, I'm leading a film with a lot of A-listers, but it's not just that. The biggest thing for me is I'm actually, you know, representing a real human being that was alive and breathing, whose family is still here to this day, which also is a part of this film. So for me, you know, it is a big moment for Everett Osborne, but for Nathaniel Sweetwater Clifton, it's even bigger. You know, I think I stand on his shoulders, so I can't just take all the heat. It's really him and all the things he went through as a trailblazer.
Sure.
Not just for the community, black and brown community, but also for the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Because the dope thing
go.
people don't really realize about Nathaniel Sweetwater Clifton, he wasn't just the first African American to sign an NBA contract. When he came in the league, he changed the way the game was played forever.
Yeah, man.
By bringing
Yeah.
style, flair, creativity that we've never seen before. The NBA wasn't the billion-dollar industry that it is today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And
So
that
that's the
style was
beautiful
held
thing.
against him.
Style was held against him, right? And it's crazy because, you know,
And his flair.
the beautiful thing about humanity is we have the innate gift of creativity and innovation and imagination, right? So what that is, if that's limited, we're not just limiting ourselves, we're limiting everybody else that can catch the wisdom off of us being the best we can be.
Yeah.
So
There's
Nathaniel
a chance we could hold
Sweetwater,
back a generation.
hold back a generation and more to come, right? And from a business perspective, you stopping the business from growing too, because the NBA was not the NBA. I mean, the Harlem Globetrotters, which is where Nathaniel Sweetwater played first, they would have their games, pack out their arenas because it was crazy, right? They brought so
Yeah.
many fans, entertainment.
Yeah.
And the NBA wasn't like that, though. So the NBA would come in right after Harlem Globetrotters and then try to keep their fans in and play because the NBA wasn't cracking like that.
It wasn't as,
Yeah. You know what I'm
as
saying?
exciting as
Exactly.
they had it. Yeah.
So with Sweetwater coming in and bringing a whole bunch of other players to follow after him, like the Magics, like the Julius Irvings, like the Dr. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, Steph Curry's, all these players, even that's just not black. You got the Jokic, you got Dirk, you got all these players that's creative and being able to transition the game. It started from Sweetwater, man. So it's beautiful just to be a part of this story, man.
Sure, like
Yeah.
there's the Dr. J and then so forth, right?
Yeah.
There was Magic and Kareem and Jordan and Kobe, but it started with Sweetwater.
It started with Sweetwater, and it's beautiful. Shout out to Martin Gigi, you know, with this film. He's the writer and director.
Yeah,
He
man.
spent 28 years of research on this before Google, so he was using Yellow Pages. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
This story is very authentic. It's homegrown. He personally walked to the NBA vaults in New York and grabbed 600 pages worth of research, put it together with this film. So I was supported as the actor, you feel me?
Yeah.
And we got a great cast. Shout
Phenomenal
out to Carrie
cast.
Elwes, Richard Dreyfuss.
Jeremy Piven. That's our guy.
You see
Love
what I'm
him.
saying?
Yeah.
My guy, too. So we got Piv, we got Kevin Pollak, showed out. Eric Roberts, Jim
Thespians,
Caviezel.
my G.
Yeah, you see, it's thespians. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and not just thespians, man. They really raw and real. Like, they came to set and brought their best. They act like it was their first and last moment on that court. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words.
Yeah.
So that's what really, brought this cinema, perspective.
So
to a
when
whole
you
nother
saw the
level.
trailer for Air, you're like, oh, that's cute. I got something coming for them, though.
What's crazy is, shout out to Ben Affleck, man. I'm gonna do a little shameless plug. Y'all know I broke the scoring record in the Celebrity Allstar game, right?
That's right.
Shout out to LA Stand Up. What's up? But when I was at the game though, I'm on court and I see Ben, and I had to stand up and show so much homage to him because what he did
100%.
was when we talk about Sweetwater's story being groundbreaking, going against the rules. What him and Matt Damon did was powerful back in the day. What they did was they said, okay, I'm not getting booked. So let us come together. Let's write our own script. Let's direct that. Let's put it out. And they got Oscars off of that. So I had to have
Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, Good Will Hunting, exactly. So I had to give homage to Ben, and the ones that came before me. And I did that on the court, and it was a beautiful moment. And I think it's a beautiful moment for basketball that they dropped Air, Viola, everybody doing their thing on that. And now you get to go back in history and really see the point of reference. I mean, Michael Jordan even said there's no Michael Jordan without Sweetwater. So
Come on now.
I think it's all part of the game, about the love of the game that we all love, and that's influenced all generations and outside of the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is universal for sure.
Come on now. Some would say there's no NBA without Sweetwater.
Man, I think
That's a big statement.
I think that's a big statement. The NBA was built before, Sweetwater.
Yeah.
But
But
what I can say is, the NBA wouldn't have been the same without Sweetwater. And Sweetwater is a true legend that deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, deserved to have statues up, deserved to have his jersey retired, and deserved to get the homage and respect he deserved.
Yeah, this is like that 42 vibe.
Yeah, what's crazy is, man, that's a beautiful film. I revered Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to the late great. To see what he did with that was so phenomenal. To see him portray Jackie Robinson was a beautiful moment. And what's beautiful about that, that's great for all world history as well, but MLB was big at the time. People knew about the baseball. That was American sport. So Jackie Robinson, his footprint and his groundbreaking moment was able to be echoed a little bit louder. See, Sweetwater's difference is it was quiet
He
because
had
the
an uphill
NBA
battle.
wasn't the NBA.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't built up. So literally they was building on top of people and just trying to make the league stick as much as they can. And
Yeah, man.
guys didn't even get their pensions. Not just black guys, white guys too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like George Michael, these guys didn't get their due diligence. So it's beautiful that Sweetwater is in that same vein as Jackie Robinson. There's no doubt about it, and that he finally gets to get that homage that he deserves for sure.
Absolutely, that he deserves. That's 100% correct. Did you sit with the Clifton family? Did you have to do research?
Man,
and how deep?
Bro, man, I did a lot of research. I did spend time with his daughter, Jatan Robinson. She was on set actually.
Oh, wow.
But she was on set, maybe 2 weeks into filming. Yeah. So I was already in character mode while she was on set with us, But I did, do my own research because as an actor, right, you get the script and you put it on tape and you send out. If the directors, producers like it, they hit you back, right? Unless you're at the point where you're just getting offered these roles. But at that point, I got to do my audition.
Right.
So technically, an audition got to get sent back maybe 2 and 3 days. So technically, I had to do as much research as I can. I had to build a character and inform them on who this guy was in 2 days. Wow. So I shut out my whole world. Yeah. I sunk in, man.
You disconnected.
I disconnected to connect to source, and I really ended up, discovering who Sweetwater was and,
amazing.
Provided them with a true character. And then I also had to show the basketball skills on the court too. So I had to show the supreme acting ability, supreme athletic ability, and just by the grace of God, it all just connected at the right time.
It sounds like you've been preparing for this your whole life.
It's crazy you say that. Yeah, people, this could be an introduction moment, but the truth is, I've been here.
Yes, sir. We have a special guest on the phone who wants to congratulate you on your success. Hello?
Is this Nat Sweetwater Clifton?
My boy, wait, who?
You know who this is?
Who is this?
Listen, you're starting tonight, Sweetwater.
Is this Piv?
Yeah.
Yo, Piv, what's up? Bro, like, that was the first thing. I'm like, yo, is this Piv? This can't be Piv.
Never want to say the wrong name.
I don't want to say the wrong name. Piv, what's up, man, bro? We just talking about the film, bro. I got so much love for you, man. Thanks for coming in, tuning in, bro. Thanks for all you brought to this film. I was telling them that, though you're a legend, I don't want to drop the Emmys and all that awards, but I told them that the crazy thing was, everybody showed up with their A game and treated this film like it was their first time ever being on set, bro. And I'll never forget, me and Piv's first time ever having a word with each other was actually in the film, in the footage that you see with Nav Clifton meeting the coach that's been used in the trailer. Like that first moment.
That's it right there.
That was our first moment, and Piv was a dog. Came in my face like, yo, you really serious? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm right here with you. And from there, the bond
Yeah,
was
man,
beautiful.
it was magical.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's literally, and I'm not just saying this, I don't think that there's a person alive that could have played the role better than you. I really don't.
Thank you, brother. It means a lot, man.
That's amazing.
That was beautiful. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's the best performance you're going to see from an actor that also has to step in and do all the sequences himself on the court. There's never been anything like this, and also it's meant to be. I mean, I'm going to let him tell you his story, but he was playing professional basketball, and he's an artist, and this is, I mean, if he tried to write himself the best role he could think of, this exceeds that. Wouldn't you say, Everett?
It exceeds it beyond imagination, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate those words, bro.
Jeremy, he's blown away, dude.
that's
This is
love.
so cool.
That's love, bro. That means a lot. It means a lot. I mean, because he's right, you know. You can't make this stuff up. Even just, you can feel the energy through the phone. And there was so many magical moments on set. And he's right. I mean, everything, every dunk you see, every dribble move you're going to see was me doing it in Chuck Taylor's, too. That meant something to me. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
It really was, you know what I'm saying? So, and we stayed true with the whole film, just keeping it true and authentic from top to bottom. So everything Piv is saying is right, bro. Piv, I appreciate you, man. I mean a lot.
Absolutely, man. Only for you would I run outside and call.
Hey, bro, you know I do the same for you, man. You know what it is. This
Jeremy's
way.
a busy guy. He's a busy guy, man.
Except you left me in New York.
Man, you know what? I might come back. You know, I love LA, man, but I might dip back in New York.
Jeremy, you're the best.
But
Love
listen,
you, brother.
I just got off a plane because we have a screening tonight at the Grammy Museum.
We do.
And Gary Clark Jr. is going to play, and it just continues.
It continues.
Amazing. Have a great time. Congratulations, both
Love
of
you guys.
Love you,
Love
bro.
you, Jeremy.
you,
Take care,
Jeremy.
brother.
Bye-bye.
Yo, he was great in Entourage, right? He
That's
killed
crazy.
that. In Entourage,
We
he was
talking about a
amazing.
real
right?
legend right here, man.
Legend, bro. It's a good dude. And he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, we talking about a real legend right here, man. Shout out to Piv, you know, and to
man.
see how him work on and off camera.
Yeah.
It's been a dream.
Is there someone that you still dream about as far as working with?
I've never said this. I had a dream, man. I had a dream that me and Denzel was like eye to eye going at it. Like,
Yes, sir.
In a real way, though.
Nah, he's one of those ones.
You know, like, and I don't even know this just came to my mind when you said that. So that would be a dream come true to like actually have that dream come true because I actually did have that dream.
Have you ever met him in person?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
I haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
Hey, that'd be amazing.
We don't have his
You
phone
know,
number, so
yeah,
we
yeah.
can't,
Yeah, we can't get him on the
we can't
phone.
get him on the phone.
I haven't met him in person. But you know, looking forward to it.
He's that guy, though. He's the one that you look up to. He's the one that's been through it. He opened so many doors.
Yeah, you
paved
know
the way.
And you know, this weekend I just took a trip to, you know, they're doing a thing called Regeneration at the Academy Museum for Black cinema. And you know, I got a chance to just really study the greats that came before, and just seeing Sidney Poitier and seeing these people that just laid the foundations, man. You know, I herald those people. So we stand on shoulders of giants like we talked about before. Even the Marlon Brandos, whose birthday just passed not too long ago. So I got respect for the whole industry, and I'm just happy to be here. I feel like I'm home.
This is why you're going to win, and this is why you're winning.
Man, thank you.
I believe so. What's up, Jackie?
If who's one celebrity that you want to play one-on-one with?
One-on-one?
Yeah, one-on-one.
Are we talking about what,
Any
do
celebrity.
they got to play basketball or what?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, like Chris Brown
Yeah.
is really good. Quavo is good.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like
Harlow is good.
like in a real way of competing? For it?
Yeah.
Like if there's some money on it.
LeBron.
Oh, you would go.
Ooh, you want to go on
Yo, bro.
Hey, you asked him what he wanted.
True, man.
Stop questioning me, dog.
You know, me and Brian already did a film with each other, a short film with F. Gary Gray, director
right,
who
yeah.
did Straight Outta Compton and
Yes, sir.
Friday. And I mean, that hit
Legendary.
I mean, we hit crazy numbers on that. And me and Brian was on the same court. I'm slapping the floor. He's like, yeah, go get him. I'm guarding KD as he come down the court. So to actually be able to go against Brian one-on-one, just have a little fun.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
but were they taking it easy, bro? And you got a little hype off of
I'm
it?
not gonna lie. Every time we step in, it feel real. It's not. You know, your brain don't know what's real, what's fake. So when we step in these four walls and we film, they say action. It's real live
on.
motion.
Yeah.
Everything is real, man.
No, absolutely. When they say action, you're bound to break a rib,
anything,
an ankle, a collarbone. Like
Anything.
it really does happen.
It's a real. I mean, you can't. this is an act of service.
Yeah.
And anytime you provide a service to people, you can't half-ass it.
No.
You feel me? Like you got to really give it all to them.
And when you're playing Sweetwater, right, and you're actually on the court, and every dunk is you, right? Every move is you as well, and the other actors are told to be aggressive because that's what basketball is.
Man, I was just talking about this today. We actually played real games. So the
just
camera
hit
crew,
record. Let's go.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, they set up little plays here and there, but it got to a point we was playing real games up and down the court, and the camera was just keeping up with us. So everything you see is real authenticity competition during that time.
Wow, you're doing work and a workout. So.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, for real.
I'm assuming some of the plays that they were drawing up were plays that were probably familiar back in the day because style of players wasn't as flashy or as advanced as it was.
Exactly. So that was the beautiful thing, right? We talking about my basketball history and all that. I literally have to put all that to the side and absorb a whole new world. And, I had to put Everett aside to step into the role of Sweetwater. And that was a part of it. Even though I love basketball so much, I had to let that go to really absorb this world. So to answer your question, we had to draw up different plays, different style of play. It was totally different. Shooting technique
Over
is
the head?
different. So
Over the head?
No, it's different.
No, for real. And when you talk about being specific and telling the truth and providing the best service, you got to look at those things as an artist. So that's what we did, man. We stuck to it. Yeah.
Keep it authentic, my G. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
And that bleeds. When people watch it, especially sports fanatics, they want to feel that it's real, and it is real. And that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Who's winning the NBA title this year?
Shout out to Bobby Portis because, he's also in the film as well, playing Elgin Baylor. So
Wow.
I'm gonna just go with the Bucks just because he's tied into the film, and I think it's beautiful. I think not for
Man,
real,
you
because-
loyal. I like that.
Well,
dog.
I mean, and he's up to being Sixth Man of the Year right now, and I just think it's beautiful to see how we talk about Sweetwater, where the game started, and now we actually have an extension of what the game looks like today.
Look at it.
And not just in the league and in the film, but as a way to opportunity to win a championship. That would be beautiful for the game of basketball. That would be beautiful for the moment and to connect all the dots. So I'm gonna just go with that.
Yes, sir. What's up, Jackie?
Who was your favorite person you played with in the Drew League?
Oh, y'all knew I played in the Drew, huh? Yeah. Shout out to the Drew League. The favorite person I played with in the Drew. Dang, man, who? Man, I don't even know who. I can't even tell you. Maybe I don't know a favorite person I played with. I ain't gonna lie, but I could say that, shout out to Coach Love, who was my coach for the Drew. And he would have pickup games and, different players in the league would come in and play. But I used to love watching DeMar DeRozan play in the Drew, but we never played against each other. Even though we did play on a similar, it was an AAU team growing up as kids, I used to love watching him play. But I can't tell you the favorite person I played with in the Drew. That's hard. I don't know. I ain't got that answer.
When you play pickup, do you call everything? Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Nah, man.
What kind of rec player are you?
I play ball in Australia.
Right?
I play ball in Australia.
Oh.
So in Australia, and they see me going over there on they turf, it's nothing sweet. They not giving me nothing. So I'm used to getting fouled, ham hock. I'm a big guard too. So I go up, they hitting my arms, and I can't complain about it because I'm in a whole nother country and we got to stay focused and get to what we get to.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah, right.
that just kind of rubbed off for me. I never been the type to really over complain with the referees like that. I respect what they do for the game. I respect the officiating. I do know it get kind of wild sometimes, but I like the grittiness, man. I'm a gritty dude.
Get to it. Let's get to it.
Yeah, ain't nothing pretty.
Man, you were built for this role, bro.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah, man, because I'm sure also in the script it calls for some questionable language, and you have to act through it, and you have to perform through it. That's got to be tough.
Yeah, it definitely does. Being able to receive that and go through that language and what Sweetwater was going through during that time,
Bro.
That wasn't easy at all. And it opens your brain up like, wow, man. This is what our people was going through. This is what humanity was going through.
Yeah.
Because this isn't just a black story. Oppression of one is oppression for all,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
And James Baldwin talked about, history isn't in the past, history is now, and we carry history with us at all times. So being aware, like, wow, this is what they went through. How does that connect to me today? How can we not make the same mistakes? Or what can I learn from this person? And Sweetwater fought in war. So this person served
Yep.
for our country and justice for everybody, and to come home and still be discriminated against and feel betrayal. It's like, how do you still move with so much
After
grace and
defending the
love?
country, yeah.
Yeah, and he still moved with grace and love, and he just charged it to the game and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? So to see that and to see the value that he has to still push back against boundaries, he still felt like, I am somebody. I don't care what y'all tell me. Yeah, I'm getting paid less. Yeah, you telling me I'm supposed to go over here and I'm not worthy. I'm not this, but I still feel like I am somebody, and I'm willing to challenge that in a graceful, true human way. Yeah.
How do you let go of characters?
Well,
Because you almost become them. Or you do become them.
You have to become.
You have to become
You have to
them.
become. You know, and I heard people talk about you keep a piece of them with you. Like for Sweetwater, you know, his idea of value and understand I have an innate human value, and I'm gonna, you know, assert that at all times in a true way and have that just live in me. That's something I really kept. And you know, I think you keep it a little bit, right? Because all of us learn something from each other. So these characters are real people. We learn something from them. But then you let it go by having a foundation. You know, my foundation is beyond any industry, any format, anything I do as a human being. You know, what I do, my performance it doesn't equate to who I am as Everett Osborne. You know, and thankfully, like I said, I'm back home. I'm playing it. I got faith in God. You know, my granddad's still here. Thank God. I got my family. You know, so I connect with my roots, the people I love. I pour more love into them outside of whatever I can do or gain or of any industry. I connect back to my source.
I want to go back to this question really quick. AAU parents, they're a lot?
Wow.
They're a lot, huh?
What's the most outrageous thing an AAU parent screamed?
I don't want to name drop right now. I got so much that came to my brain.
What?
Bro.
He's healing people. He brought back
AAU parents and coaches. And what's crazy is,
Really? The
you know,
coaches?
man, I had a crazy coach when I was a kid, man. I almost wanted to quit basketball. My mom told me, you know what? You know, you say you want to do this, I'm gonna let you finish what you started. Don't quit. And I was like maybe 7 years old or 8 years old, and my coach was crazy, yelling, cussing at people.
Oh, man.
Till he was red in the face, and like that can make a kid not want to play ball
Absolutely.
no more.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy
Absolutely.
about this? That same coach ended up being background in Sweetwater, and he was in the stands while we was filming, and he was watching. So he's in the crowd chanting, Sweetwater, Sweetwater, Sweetwater. Yeah, and I saw him, and he saw me, and we had a beautiful moment, hugged it out, took photos, and just like it just shows you full circle what the journey of life can do, man. Yeah.
You hugged it out, said, I forgive you for every time you yelled at me.
No, I mean, no. To be honest,
yelled at him.
to be honest, I gave him a hug, and he said, do you remember me? I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Wow. You know, because some people look at, this person did me wrong. Nah, shout out to my mom, Angelia, for like telling me to keep going, because just because you hit resistance, that don't mean it's truly rejection. Sometimes that's a call to go deeper, and then when you go deeper in the soil, your roots get a little taller too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you go a little down lower,
Yes,
sometimes
sir.
people think the grave is the grave, but sometimes it's the garden. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was able to look at that and look at him with a different perspective and be like, you know what? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying?
man.
It's real
That's
love.
right.
I'm not just saying that because it's supposed to be. Like, it's a
Yeah.
real thing. Like, I
Wow.
appreciate the downs and the ups.
Did he
the same
apologize
way.
for anything?
He didn't. There was nothing to apologize about.
That's right.
Because it all added value to what we was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some coaches are out of line, though.
Some coaches are very out of line. Like, they throw balls at you, you know, and that's where you got to know the difference from, like, we talk about human value.
Yeah.
Like, even Sweetwater talked about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like, you can't cross this bridge. I don't care what's saying. As a human being, I don't care who I am, my socioeconomic, where I'm from, whether I got this, whether I don't. We have an innate human value and respect that we got to give one another. And we got to keep that line there, because if you give it up, they're going to always use that against you. So that's something that, you know, a lot of kids should definitely hold on to. Parents, you know, sometimes they force this game, you know, on people, and especially the money that's attached to this game. See, back then they was playing for something different. They wasn't playing for all the money and billions of dollars, so the pressure.
They had other
and
jobs on the
stress.
offseason.
I mean, Sweetwater was driving a cab while he was in the NBA. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
wild.
He's driving a cab while Jordan is even playing in the league, winning championships.
Wow.
So,
Can you see
know,
LeBron driving a cab on the offseason?
There's no way.
Maybe nobody can
There's
pick me
no
up.
way. There's
no way.
So it just shows you, you know, how far we've come.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What were some of the jobs you had growing up?
Man, you know, my family was always trying to be innovative. So, like, you know, I used to like skateboard. You know, I snowboard a little bit too. Like, going from LA, you start doing everything. You know, like I mean, so many coaches around you. I'm skateboarding. I'm scooters. I'm playing ball, football,
Whatever,
flag,
yeah.
everything. Right? We just how it was. You know, playing tag, hiding under cars. Like, it's what it was. But you know, I remember we used to have a thing called Flipside. We used to like make skateboards. So I was making skateboards a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's like
right.
a little car delivery service. I was like doing a little bit too. And then, you know, my mom gave me little chores around the house. I mean, one thing what I appreciated though is my main thing was always to get good grades in school and to stay focused on my goal of playing in the NBA, which is the first goal. You see what I'm saying? And to do that, I had to cut out all distractions and just hone in. And I had the space, honestly, to just grind and focus on school and be the best person I could be, and then worry about all the other stuff later.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
And look at it now. Look what it made you into, bro.
Man, we still growing, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
I know we're never done, man.
Yeah,
for real.
metamorphosis.
Sweetwater's in theaters Friday. The star is Everett Osborne. Thank you so much, bro.
Man,
We
Cruz
appreciate
Show,
it. This has been great, man.
There's so much love, man. I thank y'all for having me. I'm here in LA. Had to say it again. Thank y'all for having me, man.
It's love, bro.
And thank you for what you guys do for the city.
Oh, thank
and
you,
the energy
man.
y'all put out, it's intentional. I know it is.
Absolutely,
So appreciate
100%.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. No one ever says nothing nice about us, so thank you so much.
No, I'm just saying, it is what it is, bro.
You really being sweet, man.
No, it's
It's a
intentional.
thankless gig, but you know what, bro? We love it. That's
Nah, it's
why
intentional, for
it
sure.
doesn't stop us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it's love. Anything you need from us, you let us know. Let Jeff know. He's the responsible
Let
one.
Jeff.
He'll get it
the
done
guy.
for you.
Jeff is that guy. Yeah, I
Absolutely,
appreciate
man.
you.
Everett, salute, brother. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Likewise,
God
man.
bless. And shout out to Jeremy Piven as well.
Shout out to Piz, shout out to Carrie, shout out to Richard Dry, Kevin Pollard, Martin Geeky. Shout out to those Sweetwater family, man. April 14th.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP+. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruz Show podcast.